Set a morning routine, wake up, exercise, healthy breakfast, arrive at the hospital calm and focused. That lasted until your first 24-hour call completely screwed your sleep cycle. So here is what I want you to understand. It's not your fault. You didn't fail because you lack discipline. You didn't fail because you are not committed. You fail because those systems were never designed for healthcare workers. They were designed for people who work 9 to 5, who have predictable schedules, can say I'm not available after 6 p.m. and actually mean it. But that's not us. We work 24-hour shifts one day, then we are off for a day, then we are back for another 12-hour day. Then we have a weekend, but we are on call, so not really off. So where is the consistency? Where do I stack the habit? There are 5 reasons traditional productivity fails for the healthcare workers. Reason number 1, unpredictable emergencies. In a normal job, you can block time. I'm in a deep work mode from 9 to 11, no interruption. But in our job, patients patient coding at 10:37, you can't schedule emergency. You can't batch them. You can't just be like, I'll handle all the cardiac arrests between 2 and 3 p.m. They happen when they happen. And when they do, everything else stops. Reason number 2, irregular schedules. In a normal job, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, weekends off. You can build routines around that. But in our job, Monday 24-hour shift, Tuesday you'll sleep, Wednesday 12-hour shift, Thursday off but on call, Friday normal day, Saturday off, Sunday back for 24 hours. How do you build a morning routine when morning means different things every day? Some mornings I am 16 hours into a shift already. Reason number 3, physical and mental exhaustion at unpredictable times. In a normal job, you leave tired at 5 p.m. You know when you will be tired, your plan is around it. But for healthcare workers, sometimes you are exhausted at 11 a.m. because you have been managing a difficult airway maybe for 2 hours. Sometimes you are wide awake at 2 a.m. on pure adrenaline from a cold. And sometimes you are fine until hour 20 of your shift and then you crash hard. You can't plan recovery when you don't know when you'll need it. And reason 4, life or death stakes. In a normal job, if you have a bad day, maybe a project gets delayed. Maybe you are less productive that day, and that's okay. But in our job, if you have a bad day, someone might die. If you are too tired to catch the drug error, and that's it. If you miss that airway sign because you are burned out, patient suffers. So we push through, we override our own exhaustion. We say, I'll rest later, except later never comes. And reason number 5, identity fusion. In a normal job, you are a person who does a job. You clock out. You are yourself again. But in our job, you are a doctor. That's your identity. People call you doctor even outside the hospital. You can't turn it off. So when someone says set boundaries, protect your personal time, what does that even mean when half of your friends are also doctors? And every conversation turns into some shop talk. Let me tell you about some things I tried that completely failed. Failed attempt 1, the 5 a.m. routine. I read about this, wake up at 5 a.m., exercise, meditate, healthy breakfast, get to hospital calm and ready. I tried it. Day 1 was great, day 2 was okay, day 3 I had a 24-hour call, finished at 10 a.m. on the day 3, went home, crashed. And day 4, supposed to wake up at 5 a.m., I physically couldn't. My body said no. Slept until 11 a.m., felt guilty, felt like I failed. But the real failure was trying to force a 9 to 5 routine onto a healthcare schedule. And failed attempt 2, meal prep Sundays. This sounded so perfect. I was extremely excited to do this. I spent 2 to 3 hours on Sunday cooking all your meals for the week. Portion them out, store them. Week 1 executed perfectly, felt amazing, healthy food every day. And week 2, Sunday, I was post call from a 24-hour shift, too tired to cook, ordered in, plan failed. And week 3, cooked on Sunday, where I had an emergency that ran late. My lunch sat in the hospital fridge too long, so I had to throw it away. Ate whatever was available in the canteen, the samosa, the coke. And week 4, I just gave up. I stopped trying. Failed attempt 3, no phone after 10 p.m. Focus on family, sleep, relaxation. Sounds great until you're on call, until the ICU needs you, until there's a WhatsApp group with important handover information. Until a colleague messages about a complex case we need to discuss. I can't do a digital detox. My phone is my work. Failed attempt 4. The daily habit tracker. Bought a fancy app tracking water intake, steps, exercise, meditation, reading. Got my streak to 12 days. Felt good. Then a night duty. Slept through the day after. Missed all my habits. Streak broken. Tried to restart. Got to day 5. Another night duty. Broke again. Eventually, just deleted the app. Too depressing. The subscription gone into vain. So after all these failures, I realized something. I was trying to fit myself into their systems when I should have been building systems that fit me, that fit my profession. The shift is this, from routines to systems. Let me give you some examples. A routine is a routine. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day and exercise. But a system, I have a 10-minute workout I can do in the hospital locker room between the cases when I have energy. You see the difference. The routine requires consistency, the system works with chaos. Another example, I meal prep every Sunday and eat healthy all week. And a system, I have a list of 5 healthy meals I can make in 10 minutes when I am home, and I keep these specific ingredients always stocked. Another example, I spend 30 minutes every evening with my family, no phones. A system, I make a commitment with my wife. When I come home and put my phone in this drawer, she knows I am fully present for the next hour, even if it's 11 p.m. This builds some confidence to your family. Routines are rigid, systems are flexible. Routines break when life is unpredictable. Systems can bend. Routines work for people with predictable lives, systems work for us. And that's what the 4 systems framework is, not a routine you have to follow perfectly, but the systems that work whether you are on a normal day or a worst 24-hour call of your life. System 1, clinical efficiency. Not about working harder, about working smarter in the OT and ICU. Things like digital checklists that save you 5 minutes per case, medication pre-prep protocols, communication templates that prevent miscommunication. Small things, but when you do 50 to 60 cases a month, 5 minutes per case is 250 to 300 minutes saved. That's about 4 to 5 hours back. System 2, micro recovery. Not about taking a day off to recover. We don't have those days. It is about recovering in 5 to 10 minutes windows we do have between the cases, during documentation, in the locker room. And system 3, financial freedom. Not about making more money by working more clinical hours, about building income streams that don't require your time, that don't require your presence, or maybe require a very little of it. And system 4 is identity protection. About work life balance that's fake for us. It's about staying connected to who you are outside the hospital, outside the white coat. But before that, another homework. 2 things. First, look at the time audit you just did. Find the 3 biggest time wasters, not the emergencies, those are part of the job, but the things that wasted time that you could control. For me, it was waiting for surgeons to start the cases when they are not scheduled properly, doing documentation on the paper, then retyping it, checking for my phone every 5 minutes. I want you to find your 3 and write them down. And second, find one system you have tried to implement but that failed. Write down why it failed. Be specific. I tried to exercise daily, but it failed because my schedule is too unpredictable. Good. I tried to eat healthy, but I have no discipline. Not helpful. The real reason is probably your system, not your discipline. We are building awareness of what doesn't work before we build what does. I'm Dr. Karthik D. Gutla. I'll see you in the next lesson.